Hey there everyone, welcome back to another Game Vault video. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault, and we've got two stories we're going to cover today. One of them is some pretty cool news, and the other is really good news. So let's cue up the music and we'll get right to it. Alright, both of these stories will be on thatparkplace.com. As always, I will link to them down below in the description of the video. Let's start off with some Nintendo. We don't talk about Nintendo very much on this channel, and that's, I'm not very big on Nintendo now. I had the original NES, I had the Super NES and all that, and then I kind of broke off from Nintendo and went with PlayStation after that. I always felt Nintendo was more geared toward the kids, and I understand that's an antiquated way of thinking because they do have a lot of good games that people of all ages enjoy, but that's just my personal opinion. Now, Nintendo President Shuntaro Furukawa announces Switch successor to be revealed later this year. So the time has finally arrived. The president of Nintendo revealed that the company will be announcing the follow-up to the critically acclaimed Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. Fiscal year, I believe, ends... Does it end in March, or does it end... I don't know. But in any case, we'll be hearing from it soon. In a post on X, the head of Nintendo stated, "This is Furukawa, president of Nintendo. We will make an announcement about the successor to Nintendo Switch within this fiscal year. It will have been over 9 years since we announced the existence of Nintendo Switch back in March of 2015. We will be holding a Nintendo Direct this June regarding the Nintendo Switch software lineup for the latter half of 2024, but please be aware that there will be no mention of the Nintendo Switch successor during that presentation." So, it'll be later this year, but it's not going to be at the Nintendo Direct. At least he sets it up so that people aren't expecting it and then disappointed when it doesn't happen and everybody's freaking out on the internet like, people do all the time. We all know the Wii U was a pretty big failure. It almost, a lot of people recommended that Nintendo would go third party after that, but, they went ahead and created the Switch. They were very successful. It's the third highest selling console of all time. And, but it is overdue for an upgrade. I think, it's been a long time, and it just can't keep up with some of the modern games and all that. The graphics and required for it, and how much power it takes to run it, and all that. So the success, hopefully the successor will continue along with the success that the Switch had, and hopefully the new game or the new system will be compatible with the old Switch games. That would be nice. Nintendo tends to change things up dramatically from one to the other on consoles, and that can be a little frustrating. Let's see. So also, we were talking about, I think they were talking about Metro Prime 4 was going to be the swan song for their Switch, or launch title for the upcoming Switch successor, but it looks like that's not happening right now. Unfortunately, they're going back to the basics and starting this game over from scratch. If you want to read more about it, go ahead and check out this article. I will, like I said, link it below. But next up, we got Helldivers 2. Community manager spits fired. Yay. So, we've had a lot of wins with Helldivers 2 lately, with Sony getting rid of the requirement for a PlayStation Network account for players on Steam to have. No one has to make that account now, which is great. That was huge. Spitz was kind of an a-hole about that whole ordeal when it first came up, being snarky as their community manager. I mean, this guy represents the company. There's really no reason to be a jackass about things, but apparently he was, and it appears he's been fired by Arrowhead Game Studios. I don't like to celebrate the firing of people and all that, but I will make an exception for this guy. See you later, Spitz, or girl, whatever the hell this person is. Goodbye, Spitz. You were worthless as a community manager. In Helldivers 2 Discord, Spitzer FX no longer has the community manager badge, and he's made a number of comments indicating he no longer has any kind of authority or leverage in the Discord and game. So yeah, community managers too, Baskinator and Twinbeard. And I think Baskinator is kind of a clown too. I don't remember though, but we'll see. But yeah, they also no longer have it listed in their profile. And boom. Baskinator has their pronouns, though. That's always nice, right? So, yeah. He posted, "I can't confirm anything anymore." In another comment, he wrote, "Today is a dark day." Yeah, whatever, guy. You know, you got what you deserved on this one. Um, you got what you deserved. So if you read up more on this down here, I'm kind of tired of talking about Spitz and this whole Helldivers thing and these community managers. Um, they're some of the worst people on earth. I think they're worse than some of the actual reporters that report on all this crap. I don't know what's wrong with this community. I really don't. It seems to be rotten from the inside. And with all the firings going on and layoffs and all these big companies just getting rid of tons of people, I think we're in for a rude awakening in gaming. And we're going to see a lot of changes coming up. And I really hope so, because it's about time. We've let the inmates run the asylum for way too long. It's time for a little normalcy to return to gaming. And we just focus on putting out good games with great content that, you know, profitable for the companies and enjoyable for the fans and the gamers, and get rid of all the BS agendas and all the woke crap that's dragging them down. So, let me know what you think about this development down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. I will see you guys next time with a little more news. Until then, peace.